how veteran Congress leader A.K. Antony's son, Anil K. Antony, has joined the BJP. This happened just a few minutes ago. And in fact, as you can see in these visuals, Anil Antony is seen along with top BJP leaders, ministers, whether it be Piyush Goyal or even V. Muralidharan and even other leaders. Very interesting aspects of what you saw today. V. Muralidharan, who was the first to address the media over the joining of Anil K. Antony, chose to speak in Malayalam, also setting the stage for the outreach of what BJP has been calling its major target for Kerala. For all the elections where it has won recently, particularly also in the northeast, BJP has time and again reiterated its next focus is going to be Kerala. This stage setting all of that on record. The manner in which V. Muralidharan addressed in Malayalam first, and in fact he was the first to address in that press conference itself. And then you had Anil K. Antony, who first began speaking in Hindi. So, you know, where this language debate has been going on for a very long time, this is very interesting aspects of how language is perhaps being portrayed as a very important symbolic gesture by the BJP, even as it is celebrating marking its foundation day. And the veteran Congress leader, veteran Congress leader A.K. Antony's son, Anil Antony, has now formally joined BJP. Of course, he moved out of Congress after his stand over the BBC docu-series, where he said that it is an attack on India's sovereignty, something that the Congress was not in line with. And not just that, also in the manner in which he said that he was cyberbullied and all the Congress workers unleashed their venom on him. But that being only one aspect. In fact, Anil Antony was a social media convener for Kerala in the Congress, but apart from that, he's also been part of several election rallies at the forefront with several major candidates. For example, even during the parliamentary elections and Shashi Tharoor, or in the assembly elections, wherever Shashi Tharoor went ahead campaigning, Anil Antony would be with him in several of those constituencies. So, very important moment here for BJP. At least that is what they will try to portray, reaching out to the minority community in Kerala, particularly the Christians. Let's just listen to what Anil Antony has to say.
कांग्रेस के कई नेता और कार्यकर्ता मानते हैं कि उनका धर्म एक परिवार के लिए काम करना है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि मेरा धर्म इस राष्ट्र के लिए काम करना है. I, as a young Indian, young India represents vast majority of India, the biggest majority of India. I do think that it is my responsibility and duty to contribute towards the Prime Minister's vision of nation building and national integration.
I've also seen his very significant contributions to furthering India's relationship with many other countries around the world. He has had a significant contribution as a young leader. He was designated a Munich Young Leader, also participated in the European Union Visitors Program, where at the European Parliament and European Commission, he was an invitee. He has been part of several youth dialogues, be it in Australia, be it in Germany, be it in Japan, where he was called a future global leader.
And I'm being also joined by my colleague Sanket Upadhyay. Sanket, these visuals are very interesting. The language that was used was very interesting, where you had V. Muralidharan starting the press address with Malayalam, Anil Antony choosing to speak in Hindi. All of this coming at a time when the target seems to be Kerala, Mission Kerala en route, Mission 2024, and reach out to the minority community in Kerala being very, very important for the BJP, who does not have even one seat as of now in the Kerala Assembly, but has ministers, at least Malayali ministers in the central cabinet, even if they may not be, brought to the parliament through seats in Kerala. Sanket?
You know, I'm noticing right now how you would want to love a role reversal right now, where I ask the question and you answer, because clearly this is your domain. This is your domain. You know, each and every nook and cranny of Kerala and its politics, of what the implications of this are. Look, as far as the BJP is concerned, it is very clear that they are in an expansion mode, particularly in the south. I'll tell you the larger BJP calculation. It's very simple. In North India, the BJP has pretty much established its dominance. They've dominated various state elections. They've dominated in the Lok Sabha elections. In the Northeast also, they've been able to make considerable gains. Some states, the calculation of the BJP is that at least in the north, what will happen is that there will be some rationalization. Of course, they're working state by state. They would want to do well in Bengal. They would want to do well in Bihar. They would want to continue with their big winning streak in Uttar Pradesh, where last time they got about 60 plus. But where do you get the additional seats if you want to do ab ki baar 350 par or 350 par? How does the 350 happen? Obviously, the one area where the BJP has not been able to make gains is the south, apart from, say, Karnataka. The BJP does not have very strong ground presence in any of the other states. They are hoping a lot from Telangana. They are hoping that something will happen in Andhra Pradesh. Karnataka, of course, has been their first south bastion. Kerala and Tamil Nadu have brought a knot for the BJP. Despite the fact that in Kerala, and you would know more, has a considerable amount of RSS presence. You've got shakhas which are there in Kerala, but it has not translated into votes. It's pretty much a UDF versus LDF contest in Kerala. So ahead of 2024, there are efforts being made by the BJP that try and get each and every person to join and create a sort of a momentum. If you look at pure vote catching ability, I don't think Anthony Jr. is a great prized possession or a catch. He was the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee social media convener. The Congress feels that he was not a mass leader. His father may be, but not the son. But the fact that the BJP was able to get one more person switch from the Congress to the BJP, and that too the son of a former union minister, defense minister no less, the very man who was entrusted the job of telling the Congress why it lost in 2014, the very man who very recently gave a statement, Sneha, just a short, I think a few months ago, where he said that if the Congress has any desire to win 2024, it must reach out to the majority community as well. This tag of Muslim appeaser is not going to work for the Congress party. For that senior leader, his son moving away is nothing but optics. It's a strong message that is being sent. But will it necessarily bring about change on the ground? One does not know. Is it a beginning of the aspiration of the BJP to bring about that change on the 43rd year of its existence? Perhaps that's the reason why these bouquets are being exchanged.
Sanket, what is also going to be very interesting, and as you mentioned about A.K. Anthony, he's also addressing the media at 5:30 today evening. It's going to be very, very important and significant to see how he addresses this entire issue, especially with his son flipping over to the BJP as of now. But Sanket, while you were talking about BJP trying to make inroads in Kerala, which has been a huge challenge, it's also about a Congress-less India. That's BJP's agenda per se. And while Anil Antony is not really seen as a leader on the ground, the fact that it's able to churn out this perspective, this narrative again and again,
exactly,
that Congress is not able to provide leadership to its own people, and even the young may not be active on the ground in terms of seeing the leadership, but at least are the educated lot, are aspiring into, have their aspirations very clearly in politics and are now moving over to BJP. So is it also about a Congress Mukt Bharat?
Well, that has always been the strategy of the BJP. They want a situation where Rahul Gandhi, they will be happy about a situation where Rahul Gandhi does not win. The fact that Rahul Gandhi lost Amethi, the fact that Rahul Gandhi has been disqualified as a matter of procedure. Of course, this is a decision by the court and then procedure took over, but the BJP is happy about this. That, so this has been their pretty much their strategy. But apart from that, you see, the point is, and on a day like this where the BJP celebrated the 43rd year of its existence, this fact has been mentioned by the Prime Minister and other leaders again and again, that it took this long for the BJP to become as strong as it has become today. And the same trajectory will have to be followed in the south as well. They're working really hard in Tamil Nadu. They're working really hard in Telangana, which is going to go through an electoral contest later. They're increasing their vote share also, at least in Telangana. That same effort is being or will be made in Kerala as well. We have seen bitter fights play out between RSS cadre and the left cadre in the state of Kerala. I remember you also, when you were there, you used to report these incidents.
The political violence between the
political violence, exactly. So that constant conflict between left and right, and that Kerala seems to be that perfect ground for the BJP, to highlight this contrast and present themselves as the alternative, and not the UDF. So they would definitely want to replace in the years, as the years go by, the UDF, and make this a sort of a BJP versus LDF fight. How soon is that going to happen? Do they have the ground strength? They've been trying for a long time, 7 years plus and counting. Brick by brick, they may want to build their Kerala cadre or Kerala force. At least as of now, I mean, you speak to anyone, and anyone realistic in the BJP will also realize that in 2024, you won't see this sudden magic emerge, where it will automatically become a BJP versus LDF fight. But, as you rightly mentioned, it's an effort in that direction, to create the right sound, that surround sound, to build a mechanism so that surround sound is amplified on the ground, and then build up on it.